Hello and welcome back to your own channel Indian Defense Analysis, where we bring to you all the latest development happening in the defense sector. What would happen if India takes back POK? What are the possible consequences of a full-fledged war with Pakistan? Can both nuclear countries afford it? What are the possible benefits of taking back the POK? Last year, our External Affairs Minister S Jaishankar gave a statement saying POK is an integral part of India and we expect one day to have physical jurisdiction over it, which means his intent was quite clear. India will take back POK from the clutches of Pakistan. This statement has triggered a debate over possible implications if India takes back the POK. But before going any further, let's try to understand a little more about POK. POK, that is Pakistan Occupied Kashmir, and it won't be wrong if we call it illegally occupied Kashmir by Pakistan. POK comprises of many different regions. These are called Gilgit, Baltistan, Azad, Kashmir, the area of Shaksgam Valley, which is gifted by Pakistan to China. One of the interesting facts about the POK is that POK claims it is a self-governing assembly, but the matter of fact is that it is under the control of Pakistani army. Now let's discuss how India can possibly take back the POK. But before jumping on any conclusion, let's try to understand how the operation of taking back POK may look like. We all know that taking back POK is nearly impossible to happen solely through the diplomatic channels. We have already lost more than 60 years doing so, and the result of it is open for every one of us. It is also clear that Pakistan is not going to hand over POK to India peacefully. So the only option India has is the military action. However, one important thing to note here is that military action should be short, swift and decisive. A prolonged war increases the risk of crossing the nuclear threshold, which no one would welcome. We should keep in mind that there is a high risk in fact of two-front war if China gets involved in it actively. Its passive involvement will anyways be there because of its interest in the CPEC corridor. But before capturing the territory, it's important that military installation needs to be taken down first because POK is highly militarized by Pakistan. Airstrikes, movement of armored formations and inventory, use of strategic weapons like missiles and action by Indian Navy in the Arabian Sea should be done with close cooperation and coordination. The recent conflict of Armenia and Azerbaijan is one good example of how Azerbaijan took back the Nagorno-Karabakh from Armenia in a swift military action. Talking about the possible implications of this, we'll start with economy. The cost of war is always tremendous. With increase in new weapons and technologies, wars are becoming more and more expensive. Kargil war costed India somewhere near rupees 3,200 crores. Adding the post-implication of wars, the cost went up to rupees 9,050 crore. This is the figure of the war that has happened more than 2 decades ago. Just imagine what would be the cost of a full-scale war to capture POK. The problem is not limited to this. Let us consider if India takes back the POK. The region needs to be heavily militarized in order to protect it. India is likely to face resistance from some local groups as well. Also, the loss of invaluable lives of our brave soldiers cannot be compared with any other losses. But now the question is, what will India gain from it? POK is full of natural resources. Hydropower potential of the region is immense. Thus, POK can contribute towards India's increasing energy demands. Also, there is a huge potential and scope of tourism industry which can flourish in this region. This was today's update. Please let us know what is your views about these in comment section. Feel free to post your comments and suggestions about any topic related to defense sector on which you want to hear from us. With this, I would like to say goodbye and Jai Hind friends. Please like and subscribe our video if you have not done already. We will be soon back with more interesting and amazing development happening in defense sector.